Dr. King said, human progress is never automated. It's never inevitable. Every step towards your goal requires sacrifice, requires suffering and struggle. And it also requires a tireless, dedicated mentor.
Because mentors do matter, and that's why we are here to celebrate you, because it's not enough of us, and we know that many hands make light work. Amen?
It's knowing that tomorrow isn't promised that allows me to bring the urgency or the focus I have to life today, right? It kind of gives me a purpose every single day when I wake up, knowing that tomorrow isn't promised. Like the need to express love now and not wait. So those people around me, just have those conversations, let people know that I care for them and love them, because again, we never know if tomorrow isn't promised.
This community is beautiful. And all of the leaders here who are being recognized this evening have an immense talent, an immense passion and love to help build community. I'm glad to be on the front line, helping with this Herculean lift. I know that our community has many challenges and many barriers, but there's just something reassuring that God has provided me that gives me a hope and a passion to continue to do this work.
Part of a group that my cousin has created for women who lost their husbands, and stuff like that. But I was 8 years old when my dad passed away, and it was hard because I was 8 years old, so I was confused at the time. I didn't know what to do, what to say, or I just wanted to kill myself, honestly, and it was hard. I was seeing my siblings hurt, my family hurt, my mom hurt, but then my Amy told me something that I would never forget in my life. Every time I felt a wind blowing, my dad is talking to me. It's something I would never forget. I'm just happy. I'm happy to be here. I'm proud of my cousin right now. He was there for me. he was there, well, probably the man I can really call a male figure because he was there for me the most, especially as soon as my dad passed away. And my dad isn't gone, he's resting in peace. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here, happy to share my story with my family. Yeah.
I just let God lead me. And so that's where I'm at. And there's no payment that I can be given because the Lord gonna pay me. And it might not be in cash, you know, might be with different blessings. So thank you, everybody.
Hand in hand to me is I talk about those that have made a difference in just increasing injury is because of organizations like Hand in Hand, their mentors, from CJ to my friend Sharon, to Andrew, who's now the CEO. Let's give all of them a hand for the unbelievable work.
DJ,
The man of the hour.
you the coldest. You the coldest in that all white, man. You the realest. You the rawest. When he call me, that's what he tell me. And I appreciate you. We always appreciate you. So again, CJ, we honor you and we recognize you for the work that you do. So give a hand one more count for CJ. Absolutely.
Distinguished legendary award given to Miss Kimberly Tapstack Munkin.
Against your shield, the enemy came up against your name. The enemy came up against your character. The enemy came up against your name. The enemy came up against your finances.
For the future community builders, find yourself a guide, a trailblazer, and a map maker. Mentors provide many things. They can provide numerous benefits, but so can mentees. Developing these relationships can help you both learn and grow and build new networks and grow professionally. Understanding these benefits will help you decide if you're going to be a mentor, or maybe you can find a mentor. Maybe you want to find a mentor. Mentors matter because they help you build accountability, connections. My mother, my grandmother, Irma Madden Holly, and also my grandmother, Lily Kelly. And these women were seamstress, they were artisans, and what they taught me is you can make something out of nothing every day. They taught me to be visionary, to take what I had, what's in my hand, and to use it and to create from it. The second mentor in my life was Jack Kelly. My uncle, everybody knows that name. He was a mentor to many people here in this room. He was a trailblazer because he broke barriers, racial barriers in education and law enforcement. And then he founded the African American Historical and Cultural Museum of the Central Valley. Before the museum had the building, the edifice that it is now, he would haul those photos around in his Lincoln Cadillac. Is a Lincoln a Cadillac, Damone? My brother said no. He said you got that wrong. Lincoln is not a Cadillac. Anyway, he would haul it around in his Lincoln, and we would have to help him. He would get the kids, and we all have to do pop-ups. See, we were innovative even then. We were doing pop-ups in the 80s. Nobody was doing pop-ups, but it would be 110 out there, and we would be doing a pop-up exhibit. And he said it is important to honor the contributions of African Americans to the Central Valley. And he was the first Black police officer. We have Black bus drivers and Black firemen, and we've got to tell their story. All the athletes, and he would take those photos out and hang them wherever he could until he got the building. My Uncle Jack Kelly was a trailblazer, but he mentored and he gave his time unselfishly. And then the final mentor in my life, and I'm gonna try to keep my composure, was my grandfather was my map maker. And it's important on the journey of life that you have a map maker. And a map maker has specific skills. They have like Fibonacci type mathematical skills. And my grandfather was a mathematician. He was an engineer and he was an architect. And he was always trying to teach me how to draw three-dimensionally. And he would say, oh, women, they just can't see it. They can't draw in 3 dimensions. And I was like, maybe Grandpa, if you explain it to me, because he didn't have a lot of patience. You know, he was very impatient man, but it was always trying to teach me lessons. And I finally got it. I finally saw it. And he said, you got to learn how to draw in 3 dimensions because you have to know how to look at problems from all sides. You got to raise that problem up and look at the side of it, the bottom of it, the top of it. Look at it in a different light. And it really taught me the basic skills of community development, because you're always going to be challenged with problems, but can you solve them? You can if you can see 3 dimensions. Mentors matter because you all matter. At some point in time, you are a mentor or a mentee. Keep growing, keep giving, keep serving. And in the final words, I just wanted to remind you of the incomparable words of Dr. Bell Hooks as I've been on my journeys with my trailblazer, my guide, and my map maker. I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Thank you all and have a good evening.